place I'd rather be, nothing else I'd rather be doing. Just about 3.5 weeks out from little competition I'm doing here. Decided to lock in with my guys, and tomorrow should be a really good shoulder and arm session. I'm excited to film for you guys. But of course, I'll be doing my usual pre-workout routine with 2 meals, some protein Rice Krispie, a little apple juice, a couple eggs. And yes, that's important for preparing me for the session, but what's equally important is how I'm finishing my days before I'm training. Because on a cut, everything's a little bit slower to recover. So I want to make sure I'm kind of optimizing my nights, the timing of my last meals to an extent, but really making sure I'm able to get good sleep. So I'll take you guys through what my nightly routine has been really for the last 3 months or so, even when I was bulking up at the beginning of that, and it's been that same routine. Just ate my second to last meal, which you guys saw was carb free. Now I am lucky enough, my coach has let me do those little fiber tortillas, so again it just adds a little variety, a little extra enjoyment to the meals. And then washing it down with a little sugar-free root beer is my favorite. I'll have 1 or 2 of these a day. Kind of helps the hunger, because these last couple weeks here, this is when the hunger starts to hit me, especially at night. You're trying to not eat all your calories, try to space them out. But that meal's good because of the fiber and the tortillas, and I think just that steak from hummus digesting a little bit slower, that'll keep me full for a solid hour and a half or so. And then, eat my last meal, then it's just about getting to bed, not thinking about food too much. But at this point in my day, I'm lucky enough where I can usually put my feet up between my meals. But today, since it's a Wednesday, which is also one of my rest days every week, there's no football on tonight, so it means reading, which I already got done. And since I got the reading I told myself I'd get done, which I'm reading a book by Don Miguel Ruiz called The 4 Agreements. I just reread The Mastery of Self, which is a really good read, man. And The 4 Agreements is based on the same kind of Toltec teachings around awareness and your personal dream and how you interact with the world, man. It's some cool stuff, and they're shorter reads too. They're not very long, not very heavy. So highly recommend if you guys are looking for a good book. But I'm done with that for tonight. My brain's on 0 carbs today since it's a rest day, so I don't get any rice, don't get any protein Rice Krispies, which means if there's no football, probably just do a little bit of Halo in between these last 2 meals here, and keep it smooth. I'll see you in a minute here. Wish me luck. Try to get a good KD ratio going. All right, well, tonight was shit. I'm gonna blame it on the TENS unit, which I had on my quads, just trying to help recover because I'm doing so much stairs. But those are the pads. Anode, cathode, attach it to the device. Just put it on pulse for 45 minutes. It just flushes out the legs and one sad controller. All right, now that's it for the night. No real carbs today, just a nice protein shake to finish off the day. And I could switch it up for some chicken, something to actually eat, but I enjoy these shakes at night because when I mix them up with that little frother, it brings the volume up quite a bit, so it becomes pretty filling. And then doing a 1.5 cups of water with this sleep aid, there's a lot of liquid in me, not a lot of food, but at least tricking my mind. That's kind of the same mindset with the diet root beers. The carbonation will fill you up, but there's no calories to it. So nice little trick to to stay full when you're on a calorie deficit or you've been on one for a little while. As far as the calm and the sleep, I'm really just loading up on magnesium, a little bit of L-theanine, just things to help give me a deeper, more restorative sleep. And I swear by this stuff. I've been taking it, golly, maybe over a year now, for the better part of a year. But especially now when I'm cutting a little more aggressively like this, I have a tough time falling asleep, even though my body's tired. And it doesn't necessarily knock you out. It's not like a melatonin, but when I am able to fall asleep, like I was saying, that sleep is much more restorative. I feel like it's much deeper. I wake up much more refreshed. And unlike melatonin, because there's none in here, when I wake up, I'm not groggy or worried about sleeping through my alarms or having any crazy dreams. So once in a while, man, I would take melatonin in the past, and I don't know, I'd wake up and I'd have a few questions for myself, So as far as protein goes, Raw just releases pecan pie flavor, and my goodness, between this and the cold brew with the coffee I like doing in the morning, man, they've had some hitters when it comes to these flavors. So I'll link what I take below for you guys, as well as a little discount code to save you a bit if you do end up purchasing anything. And of course, it supports the channel as well. So I appreciate you guys, and obviously want to get you some good stuff at the same time. Now, it is approaching 10, so that means I need to get myself in bed, get to sleep, so that way I can get rolling with some meals tomorrow, finally get some carbs in me. I'm gonna look forward to that, and then we'll get after a nasty session. So I'll see you guys probably at the gym in the morning.
Golly. One warm-up is done. My shoulder's already pretty warm, so just from the Sonata races, and we're not going too heavy today, especially these last few weeks. Really just about control. You see on this, we're doing what? At least 2-3 second negatives.
Yeah, exactly.
Pausing
Control.
almost for a half second at the bottom, squeezing it up, keeping it in the front delt as much as we can. So I'm thinking top set is gonna be this 45 plus, what do you think, 25 and a 10?
Yeah, for you for sure. That's
8
smooth.
to 10. As much as my ego would like to put two wheels on it, 2 plates, I know that's not the best for me right now, so go a little bit lighter.
Mind muscle connection.
Correct. Roughly 10, make sure it's slowed down and controlled, and then we'll do our top set, and then the back off set will be like 15 reps, probably just with this 45 and a 10.
Oh yeah.
Really not much, but I mean, you guys will see the intensity is there within each rep, so it's as Caleb always says, the controlled intensity.
Come on.
So that's the plan. Let's do it.
You want to lift up or?
Yep. Good, Mike. Nice, Mike. Come on. Good, moving. Yep, that's all you see. Come on. I'm with you. I see two at least. Come on. I'm with you. Come on. One more. Yep. Breathe, Mike. Yeah, fight. There you go. Good shit. Good shit.
And if I say otherwise, then we'll do something else. Okay. That's it. Come on. 1, 2, 4. Done. That was supposed to do it, homie.
Hell yeah.
You up next?
Look intense. Of course.
We'll do this one as a little bit higher rep, maybe add 5 or 10 pounds for two more working sets. And then I'm gonna do some spider curls, that's my favorite.
Nice, Mike.
Coach has me doing 2 extra lat movements on this shoulder day because I'm only training back once a week right now on my program. Like I was saying in the last video, very similar to the competition split. If you guys want to follow a similar structure to what I'm doing, getting ready for the show. So in order to make sure at this point again I preserve as much of that muscle tissue as possible, stimulate the lats twice a week, just throwing in a couple movements that target the lats but isolate the lats. So I'm not really having to use any bicep on this. You'll see the other movement is a single arm pull down with the proper form, you know, keeping the elbow tight close to the body on both of these. I'm able to just concentrate on stretching the lat, getting a full stretch with it, and then contracting from that full stretch. Again, keeping the bicep out of it as much as possible, getting a nice little lat pump, and hopefully still having decent sized lats in 3 weeks.
Oh yeah.
That's the plan. So I'm starting to lose my words, man. I swear I'm reading more now too, and my brain moving slow.
Hard workout, dog.
October filming the cut.
In a session, you get to the end, I'm just pretty tapped, but try to stay hydrated, give as much as I can. Like I said, when you're cutting, it's tempting to slip into the mindset of like, oh, I'll just, you know, go lighter and get a bit of a pump because I'm cutting, I'm toning up. You know, to an extent, you want to make sure you're not lifting to a degree where, you know, you're going to injure yourself. So you may change your technique, but the intensity still needs to be high. So, you know, like when we were doing those shoulder presses, we're not doing 2+ plates, even though, yeah, maybe we could, or maybe we were a month ago, but we're still going relatively heavy. But then, okay, how can we make that same weight tax the muscle more? How can we put the muscle under more tension for a longer period of time? All right, let's slow the reps down. Obviously, make sure we're getting through full range of motion, controlling it. So there's that intensity within a framework. So ideally, we're not getting injured, but we're still pushing to a point where, all right, not gonna lose much muscle tissue, even in the deficits. That's the goal. You really gotta fight to keep the muscle on when the calories aren't there to sustain kind of like your normal growth. It's been a good flow. Probably see him, see him in a week?
Yeah.
Next week. We've been doing like one a week.
One a week, dog.
Maybe finish off prep one a week, like the last 5 weeks here.
Yeah.
That's not a bad flow.
For sure. Do one a day.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Nah, I get it.
That's a lot. But smooth. I'll see you guys. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thank you.